What's up, everybody? XCL Grinding here, and I've got Defiance today. And I'm pretty sure you're going, why Defiance grind? Well, they have finally released the first of 5 DLCs that they're supposed to be releasing for this game within the first year of its release. So I bought the season pass a long time ago. I have been waiting on DLC for this game. I was a very avid player, and I definitely stopped playing because I got extremely bored. Of course, I still had a lot of challenges that I could have done, I could have been working on. I still had some weapons that I could have kept, leveling up. But guys, it was the same monotonous grind to get to work on those things, and I guess I just got burnt out. I really did. I was playing it a lot. I really enjoyed the game. I think it has a ton. I mean, like, there's so much they can do with this game, guys, if they were able to get it right. But like I say, this is the first DLC that's coming out for the game since it was released, what, 5 months ago. So here we are. We got the Castithan DLC that we're coming into, and they have now given us a new race, of course, the Castithans. If you are familiar with the TV show that comes on Sci-Fi, it gives you a lot of information that can kind of help you out in a game, to knowing characters, to knowing like how races intermingle with each other, why they're not real fans of each other. Some of them, some species get along better with others. It's pretty crazy, the Defiance universe. Like, I enjoyed it, honestly. I watched the game, I watched the TV show, and I played the game like crazy, and I was able to get a really good feel for where the universe was going and what they planned on doing with it. And you know what I mean, because if you watch, you can see, like, there are strong characters in the game and in the TV show, to me. I met a lot of people who really didn't like it. They thought that the characters were kind of weak. But me personally, I thought there were some really strong characters, and I thought the storytelling was done pretty well. But now, the game is a different story entirely. The game has a lot of shortcomings because of glitches, being kicked off of servers. But I will say that Tryon, I guess, is still trying to work on it. They're still trying to improve things, because now that I've come back to the game and I'm starting to play a little bit again, I do see a few things that have been improved, and I will show you those as we get to them. But right now, I just want to start another character, and I want to show you the new Castithan lineup. So let's get to that, shall we? So we've got now not only Defiance, humans, and now we have the Castithan. So there she is, the Castithan female, in all of their pale glory. But I think she looks pretty cool. So let's see, which one are we gonna pick? Let's see. I'm probably gonna lean towards the outlaw, because I don't like how the other ones look. Yeah, look at that. Look at how she stands. Look at that stance. That stance is dope. Look at her. Nah. Yeah, outlaw it's gonna be. So we're gonna choose the outlaw. Oh, the dude. Nah, definitely not going with the guy. Some of you might ask, well, why are you making a female character grind? Because I like women. No, I'm not saying that though. Just because you make a guy character means you like it. No. But what I am saying is that I choose to make female characters because I like women. And a lot of times I use I use my girl's name, or I use my daughter's. I like to use my daughters in my games. I like to use Jordy and Janae's name as a lot of my characters. And when I make a male character, I tend to use my son. So I'm either using Jalen or my stepson Damari. So it's those 4 names are probably my favorite names for any of the characters that I make. So aside from a couple extras, yeah, those are my favorite names to use for everything. As you can see in the customization, there's a lot of stuff you can do in the customization. Now I'm gonna tell you, when I made my original character, I didn't do any of this stuff. I didn't look at all of the customization options that we have in the game. I thought it was pretty simple. I picked an outlaw chick and a Defiance. I like the outfit. I like the shotgun. I think I chose her hairstyle, maybe her hair color, and I was done. I didn't do anything else. I picked her name and I ran with it. But here I'm going to show you a lot more stuff. They've actually put in some voiceovers now, so your character is not speechless. They don't just sit there like a mute. They actually kind of talk, and you know, it depends on what's going on in the action. Your character will respond to certain things. Will let you know if your shield's down or if you need to reload or if you're missing, you know, stuff like that. So I think that was a great add-on for Tryon. I think they did really good with that. It's pretty cool. As I played some of the DLC last night, I have a couple of vids that I'm going to post for you. This is basically just going to be a customization and show you the intro and how to get, you know, just into the game initially. But the next vid I'm going to show you is going to show you all of the things that I've found so far that Tryon has put in the game to make it a little bit better. And I'm excited about that vid because it was actually pretty good. So let me not get distracted. Let me get back to the customization because we're not talking about the other stuff yet. We're talking about customization. So as you can see, I'm just checking out some of the hairdressers and stuff. And I will tell this. You know, you saw in the, like 1 and 2 options, like 1 and 2, you saw those headdresses. You saw those headpieces that were on the female. Okay, in the show, those were very significant. They meant something, like very important. You know what I mean? Like those little headdresses, you know, were symbols of some straight up badassery. Let me just say that. That's what those headdresses were for. But being that I wish they had they put 2 different ones in here, but they didn't give an explanation as to what each one meant. So I'm not gonna pick one of those. I'm gonna go with this hairstyle right here. I was just talking to my girl and asking her which one she liked better, and she and I both agree. I kind of like this one. I think she looks pretty cool this way. So I'm gonna go with this, and we're just gonna pick what color her ends are gonna be. Right? All right. Okay. All right. So we're gonna put on here we got some face paints here. We got some scars and stuff. Look at there. Tattoos that we can put. Ooh. I like that one, guys. I'm going with that one. So let's give her name. My buddy Exia Obi and we're gonna be playing this a lot, you know, bringing you some new videos and stuff. And how could I forget this? So my buddy Exia Obi, he plays in the UK, and when the game first came out, you could not play on the UK servers, and UK couldn't play on our servers. But now that has changed. You are able to make a new character to put on either server that you want. Say, so you're in the US and you have a character on the US servers, but you have a buddy that plays on the UK server. So in order for you to enjoy that time, you're gonna need to make a new character to put on that server specifically in order for you to play. But I personally don't feel that that's not a terrible thing. I don't mind that. Actually, Obi and I have both made a new character. I made a character for the UK, and he made one for the US. So it works out, you know what I mean? And we get a chance to play together, which is something that we were very, you know, not able to do. So I think that was really, really good that they put that in. So now that we got our customization, and you saw me pick my name, Puppy Kicker. Did you like that? So Obi had to pick Puppy Slayer. So I figured, what if I do? I just run around and kick puppies for no reason. So hey, Puppy Kicker. All right, that'll do it. So here we go. We're about to get into a little cutscene here and find our way down to paradise. I may actually shut up, but then probably not. Probably not. I'm actually getting used to the commentary. I'm getting used to talking a lot more and for a longer periods of time on my vids now. I really enjoy it, actually, guys. I really am enjoying it. So here we go. You're meeting the girl is Arissa, right? And these are 2 of the main characters from the TV series. So you're getting a chance to see your character with them before they hit the paradise. So right now we're just getting ready to get out, and if my pod will close for me and eject before the fire burns us all. Whew, that was crazy. So now that we're on the planet, it's time to get some showtime in, right?
This could be real bad.
Pull out the guns and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, this is our girl Cassandra. She's like your guide when you finally get down. She helps you out. She'll be giving you different missions, giving you different intel on a lot of stuff that you'll need. So Cassandra was actually pretty cool. I liked her character in the game.
You're alive. Name's Castithan. I saw you land.
Castithan.
Well, maybe that's not the right word. It was more smashing into the ground than landing. I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in there.
That's why I like her. Yo. She says some pretty crazy stuff. Says some funny stuff. So right now my character's going crazy because my ego implant is not synced.
Can you hear me?
And there's ego.
You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Okay, this game to me has one crazy appeal. Like,
good. You can hear me now.
there's a lot of ways for you to approach situations. At least I think so. It's pretty crazy, and I'm going to show you a lot of different things that you can do as this little series continues. I'm not really sure how long I'm going to do it. I will promise you that I'll be showing you all the main missions. I will go through, show you the main missions. I'll probably be showing you a lot of side missions, and showing you like different ways to level up. Most of the vids that I've put out for Defiance thus far are just fun vids that I've done, to show you a couple of things. And of course I've done the recordings. I was very avid about working on challenges and getting recorders done and all that stuff. So while I was doing that, I was recording and making sure that I was able to post that for all of you out there that may want to look for those tapes and get those recordings, looking for achievements and trying to get more pursuits done, because you're trying to increase your ego rank. Everything that you do pretty much increases your ego rank. It's all based to increase your ego. Everything. To me, they did take a lot from Borderlands in this game. Colors, gear colors, what they mean. They're all the same. It's white, green, blue, purple, and orange. Exactly in the same way they are in Borderlands, and they mean the same thing that they do in Borderlands. So if you played that game, you're very familiar with that, and you'll understand this very fast. The only difference, of course, is you see this is a third-person shooter, which I think is awesome. I play a lot of FPSs, and I do love my FPSs, but it's nice to have a third-person shooter that is pretty good. And this one is not bad. Like I say, I played it a lot. I did get bored with it after I spent, I don't know how many, just crazy amount of hours into it. But I was looking for more DLC, and now that they finally put some in, I'm probably going to be definitely returning to get all my, get those achievements knocked out and get those pursuits and check out everything, because I haven't even checked out the new pursuits yet. I just got into it. We played some last night, and I just wanted to see what some of the new stuff was, and I didn't get into actually checking my pursuits to see what other challenges and stuff that I need to complete. So I will be looking at that stuff much in depth later on today. So be looking forward to some stuff coming from me. Let's say tomorrow I'll probably put up another Defiance vid, but I got some Borderlands 2 stuff that I'm going to be putting up as well. Let's see what else I've got. Oh, Saint Row. For those of you who like Saint Row, I just want to tell you I'm a big Saint Row fan. So you will see some Saint Row coming from me very soon. I don't want to give any promises as to when. I'm probably gonna surprise you a little bit with that, but it's definitely coming. So any of you who like Saint Row, be ready, because I'm a big fan of it, and I'm gonna make sure that you get your dose of Saint Row on my channel. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna run back to our checkpoint. I think we're gonna get some grenades now. I think that's what we're gonna do. You see me pull out my shotgun. The shotgun is awesome. It used to be a lot better, but they keep nerfing the guns. That's one thing I can't, I really dislike. But they always keep saying that they're trying to make the game balanced or something. I didn't understand it for the most part about how it wasn't balanced, because you get totally swarmed, guys. Like you get totally swarmed. These enemies will spawn right on top of you sometimes. And you will, I'm not talking about like maybe 2 or 3, I'm talking about like 5, 6, 10. You know, you might go in and you, say for instance, you might go to an area, you jump off your four-wheeler, you don't see anything. You get off your four-wheeler, 2 seconds later you're surrounded by like 10 enemies who were already there, but because you were in motion, they weren't there yet. Yeah, that's the part that can kind of get annoying right there. There are still, like I say, some issues with the game, but like I say, I hope Tron is still working on them. So right now we're about to do a little ego power thing. She's about to take us through and show us all the ego powers that we have, and she's gonna give me the option to pick which one that I want to start with. So this is Cloak. You see, Cloak is pretty self-explanatory.
While using Overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while Overcharge is activated.
And here's Overcharge. Overcharge is just makes your gun stronger for a certain amount of time.
Create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy.
There's Decoy. You see, I throw the decoy, the enemy turns to the decoy, and boom. The powers are pretty self-explanatory, but they are pretty good. I will say that they are pretty good. They are effective, but it depends on the situation too. Me personally, I love Cloak. If I can hit that guy. Alright, so this is Blur. Blur just lets you move faster and it gives you more melee damage. But the thing about Blur is it's really good with shotguns. Or it used to be good with shotguns. I'm not sure if it will be any good with shotguns now. They keep, like I said, they keep like nerfing the guns sometimes. Like that's one of the things I really, I guess it's like a little pet peeve. You know what I mean? Like you get used to a gun, you think it's awesome and everything, and then all of a sudden they nerf it because they say it's too strong, and then you can't do anything with the gun after that. So they've done that with a couple of guns I don't like. But hopefully they'll stop. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they'll stop. Stop nerfing the weapons, Tryon. Please. Because, I mean, I hate to be, like, so outgunned. You know what I mean? You're already outnumbered a lot of times because if you're not playing with other people, then you're always outnumbered. You're going to be by yourself and you will be outnumbered. Every time. Which means that you will have to play smart. It does, you know, it does bring a bit of tactics in there, a bit of strategy, because you do have to play smarter. You just can't run in and you know, go gung ho and just get away with everything, because there's so many enemies, and I promise you that you'll die before you realize what is even happening. You'll be like, what, I'm dead? Yep, you're dead. My favorite thing to use is the shotgun, and I haven't used it in a long time because on my main character, that was the first set of weapons I started with. I did the shotgun, I did this combat shotgun, and the sawed-off shotgun and pump shotguns. Those, and they're all separate. So just because you work on one specific type of shotgun does not mean you're working on any other shotgun type. So that's one cool thing I think. I did like that. You know, I did like that a lot because the shotguns are very much different, and they're so different that you really have to use them in different situations. Like, not every shotgun is good just to run in. Definitely not, you know. So it's good to know what shotgun that you're using. It's good to know which ones are good for what situation. That's what I meant to say. Which ones are good for what situation? Very important for you to realize. Now, you see, the combat shotgun to me is awesome because it allows me to run around. I can get the melee on them, put damage on them, hit them with the melee, and pretty much take them out. 3 shots usually from this, and then I can. Oh, see, it took 3 shots and it was dead. If you get some good criticals, you know, it'll just take him out. See, like him, it didn't die. So look, he took like 5 shots. But if I can just get in close and get that melee, boom, it's a wrap. And I like to use that. It keeps it a lot of fun to me. So there we are. We've gotten through the intro. You just met my new character, Puppy Kicker. You will be seeing a lot more from Puppy Kicker coming in the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. But in the next vid, I will show you definitely some new stuff that has been put in the game aside from the Castithan characters. Okay, so I want to tell you all, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I have gotten so much support from a lot of you, from Gearbox forums, from Raptor, Seven Sins. I thank you all so much for supporting my channel, for telling me to keep going. I can't thank you all enough for watching. Your support means so much. So I hope you all enjoyed the vid, and I will catch you in the next one. Alright, y'all have a great day. Later, everybody.